So I have a few questions to ask you. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How did you feel when Atticus was asked to represent Tom in court?
It made me confused, and I knew that he wasn't going to win the trial, so I don't know why he accepted the offer.
Okay. And then what were you thinking during court? Like when everything was going down, how did you feel towards the end and during when everything was being said?
During the trial, I felt confident that Atticus was going to win, but when he was declared guilty, it made me really mad.
I'm sorry to hear that, by the way. Did you think that Tom should have been guilty or innocent?
Innocent, because it was Mayella that was the one that started the whole thing.
Do you think that in some form he deserved it for one getting to know the ULs, or like even having any kind of relationship with Mayella, even though it wasn't the relationship that everyone expected?
No.
Alright, thank you.
Hey, Scout.
Hi.
What you doing?
Nothing.
Mind if I ask you some questions?
I mean, I have nothing else better to do.
So, is that a yeah?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. So, Scout, what made you stop drinking Blue Valley?
Well, you see, it's this complicated thing called maturity.
Quiet, Scout!
Shut up, Jem! What was the question?
What stopped your phobia from Reveille?
Well, Atticus told me that all the rumors weren't true that were getting spread around Macomb County, and he told me what really happened with him, so that's what made me stop fearing Boo.
Okay. Sounds fair.
Anything else?
What do you think about your auntie, Alexandra?
I mean, she's nice and all, but I don't think she should tell me what to wear. I want to wear whatever I want to wear.
What do you want to wear?
Comfy clothes, overalls, shirts.
So, Scout, how'd you feel of your dad's loss over the Tom Robinson case?
Honestly, I was too little to understand what was going on, and since I'm a girl, they wouldn't really tell me. But I knew Jem was pretty upset about it, so I'm upset about it too.
Alright, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Hi, Atticus Finch?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm from Burris Times. I have a few questions to ask you.
Sure.
How did you feel when you were asked to represent Tom Robinson?
At first, I thought about it, and really, I didn't want to take the case because I knew the negative effect it would have on me and my family. But giving it a second thought, I thought that I would really had a strong case to fight for because I thought about all the discrimination that's going on here at Maycom, so I decided to take it on after all.
How did your family handle the comments being thrown your way about the trial, all the names and everything?
Really, not to call out names, but Scout gave me a little bit of trouble. She, how do you say? She was more aggressive than Jem at some points, but really I told them to keep their heads up high because they were Finches, and that's how life is sometimes.
How did this case change you as a person?
As an individual, I saw that everybody's created equally, and it doesn't matter what color your skin is, that everybody's the same underneath. And I think as a family, we grew closer together because when I needed my children were there, and when they needed me, I was there for them.
Do you think that if Tom Robinson's case went all the way to the Supreme Court, you think it would have won?
In all my faith in God, yes.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Okay.
Hi, Calpurnia. I need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, go ahead.
How do you feel working for the Finches? Do they treat you with more respect than most black people get?
All those Finches, they treat me like I'm part of their family. It's lovely.
How did you feel when you found out that Tom Robinson died?
It brought tears to my eyes. I was crying for a good 2 hours.
How did you feel about Atticus losing the case and Tom being declared guilty?
Tom didn't deserve to be declared guilty. And after when we heard the news about him being dead, it just was so sad. He had a future.
Hey, that's all I need. Thank you.
So, Bob Ewell, I have a few questions to ask you. Can I?
No.
It's about Atticus and the trial.
Alrighty then, go ahead.
Okay. Why did you go after Atticus's children instead of Atticus himself?
I wanted to go after something he cared about, something that would make him mad if he was gone.
Did you ever regret it?
No.
Okay. And then what were you thinking when Atticus asked you to go write your name?
I was thinking it was stupid. Why would he have me write my name? It has nothing to do with the trial.
Did you ever realize that since you were left-handed, it was proven that you could have beat up Mayella?
No. I would never do such a thing.
How did you feel when Tom was declared guilty?
I was happy. That's what he deserves for hurting my Mayella.
But didn't you lie?
No more questions.
But sir, this is just the last one, and then I'll leave you alone.
Hi, Mayella. I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
I mean, I guess it's not really worth your time.
So, I was wondering, why did you feel the need that you had to kiss Tom?
It's not a very appropriate question. But I guess the reason why was because he was so nice to me and no one was ever polite to me unless they wanted something. So I thought that since I couldn't give him money, he wanted affection. Even though he had a wife, maybe he'd need more.
Why did you let your father always push you around?
He was my dad. You had to. It doesn't matter. They're your parents. He was my dad. He was the only adult figure I had in my life. And so I felt like, first off, I owed him the things he's done for me, even though it wasn't always good. And so I had to listen to what he said.
You don't feel ashamed at all of what your father did?
I don't feel ashamed at what he did because he felt that was the best way to protect me. He did what a father would do, stand up for his children.
Do you regret ruining Tom Robinson's life?
Never. If I could go back, I'd do it again. That man rejected me. Doesn't matter. He is not a man. He's a creature. He's black. He's lower in the food chain than we are. He's just a creature.
Alright, thank you for your time. So, Tom Robinson, I have a couple questions for you. Is that alright?
Yes, ma'am.
How did you feel about having the disability of your arm? Does it stop you to do your everyday things?
In all honesty, I feel like it has stopped me from being more of a man for my family. But in the end, I realized that it has helped me prove myself even more innocent than before. So I'm kind of glad for the injury now.
Did the church raising money for your family help you feel better about the whole situation?
It was honestly, I felt like a weight was off my shoulders because the entire time this was happening, I realized that no one was able to help out my family. My wife had to take more work shifts and put herself at a risk for being out there and being related to my wife. And then the kids didn't have anyone really watching them, so they were babysat a lot, so they didn't really have either of us around all the time. So
That's good. If you could have done something differently the day Mayella invited you into her house, what would it be?
in all honesty, I think I should have just kept walking. I should have told her that as soon as I realized that there were no kids around and it was just her, something bad was gonna happen. I should have listened to my gut that day.
How did you feel after you lost a child?
I felt really upset. At the same time, I knew it was gonna happen because I'm a black man and I was going up against white folk, so I should have saw it coming. But since Atticus was with me, I kind of had that little piece of hope.
If you could have chosen the last thing you got to do before you went to jail, what would you have done?
I think I would have thanked Atticus for everything he did because I didn't really have a chance to, and then I would have spent more time with my family because I was never going to see them again, most likely.
Thank you very much.
Tiptoeing in my Jordans.
Got the landing.
Go.